My song Strong it's about forbearance, about the human spirit and character, with life's hard times and tribulations when it seems unfair. And when darkness is around us, when we're in an environment of darkness, do we let that darkness live in our heart? Or do we keep our hearts open to compassion and forgiveness? That's a choice each of us make every day. It's real easy to get caught up in life and to find ways to separate ourselves and focus on our differences. We are different, but underneath it all, we're also connected and connected to this time in history. And many of us sense that something bigger is happening. I believe that people are basically good and kind and want the best for each other. And with this song, I want to remind people and myself of the more noble human characteristics and that we choose how to be in life. Now, in that context, I also want to make people aware of Falun Gong or Falun Dafa and its influences on me as a person and an artist, which are in my music, and to make them aware of the persecution of Falun Gong in China of my fellow practitioners. I suppose just being an artist makes one a free spirit, a person that cherishes freedom, especially the freedom to create and express. Plus, freedom and liberty they are fundamental to America. Its principles and ideals. So this has always made me sensitive to oppression and persecution, and that respect for freedom it's underlying my music and my songs. It always has. The larger issue I'm focused on is the persecution of Falun Gong or Falun Dafa in China. And I've been a practitioner myself for 11 years of this meditative practice. And so that's given me an insight into not just its beauty, but the benefits physically, mentally, and spiritually. And this persecution, it's more than just a powerful regime using its resources, targeting a large group of its own people in an attempt to break them, to torture them, to control them. It targets something so personal to a human being, and that's our very conscious, and our beliefs, and our right to choose those beliefs. The persecutors, the Chinese regime, they want to force a practitioner to renounce his or her beliefs. And those beliefs resonate in the heart. And in this case, those beliefs are the principles of truth, compassion, and tolerance. And so for me, that makes this effort particularly invasive and evil. I will do my best to make you aware of it, with the hope that all of us, we can help put a stop to it. For those outside of China, such a persecution lurks in the shadows. And let's put some daylight on it. Well, I've been away from music for a while, but I've written some new songs, and I'm recording an album presently. And I'll have a website online shortly. But for now, if people want to connect with me, they can do so through Facebook at facebook.com/Leadville Jim Music. And what I'm really looking forward to is going out and presenting these songs to you, performing these songs and connecting with people. That will happen shortly. starting in Colorado. I've come to the understanding all these years playing music that when someone supports your music, they're letting you into their life, and you become a part of that life, a part of the soundtrack of that life. And I really appreciate that connection and responsibility. And I'll try to do my best with that. Well, artists they can be picky about advice and what we let in and let influence us, but I'll just share my view, my understanding of walking this path. An artist quite often has power and influence over others, and this should be tempered with responsibility. Our art says much about who we are and what we value, and we should really try hard to be good people, to be honest with others and ourselves, and to treasure character and virtue and compassion and understanding. And in this way, when we speak out against oppression, when we say something, it gives it that much more weight and power. So let's be these things through and through. And let's leave something good for humanity that raises the spirit and brings out the best in people. Be true, be good, and be productive. And share it with me, and I'll share it with you. I just want to say thank you to Icons Unite and ask you to please learn more about the persecution of Falun Gong at falluninfo.net. That's FALUNINFO.net. Thank you.